Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nicole, and today we are diving into a topic that may ruffle some feathers. Today we are talking about choosing to live a child-free life. Yes, we are going there because if you are in your 40s and do not have kids, whether by choice or by circumstance, I am sure you've probably had some interesting conversations about it. Maybe it's at the family gathering when someone hits you with the classic, "You'll regret it one day," as if they're the all-knowing, or the random coworker who asks, "But who will take care of you when you're older?" as if that's the sole reason to bring a human being into this world. Society has conditioned us to believe that womanhood and motherhood are one and the same, but they're not. So today we're celebrating the child-free life, why it's absolutely okay, why you shouldn't be guilty of this choice, and why you should embrace this choice with confidence. So let's dive in. So grab the beverage of your choice. I have my water here, and let's get into it. Now let's start with a big one. This idea that being a woman means you must be a mother. Now don't get me wrong, motherhood is a beautiful thing if you want it, but it's not the only path to a meaningful, fulfilling, and purpose-driven life. Your worth isn't tied to your reproductive choices. You are complete, whole, and valuable just the way you are. Think about all the incredible women throughout history who have changed the world without having kids. Oprah, Jane Austen, Condoleezza Rice, Dolly Parton. Nobody's questioning their legacy, right? The truth is, being child-free doesn't mean you lack purpose. It just means that your purpose looks different than the traditional script, and that's okay. One of the biggest myths of being child-free is that it leads to loneliness or regret. But let's be real. Happiness isn't a one-size-fits-all formula. What brings joy to one person might feel like a complete nightmare to someone else. Some people find deep fulfillment in raising children. Others find it in building businesses, traveling the world, nurturing relationships, creating art. The key is knowing yourself and what lights you up inside. And listen, regret is a part of every path in life. Parents have regrets too. They just don't openly talk about them. The grass isn't automatically greener on the other side. It's green where you choose to water it. If your life is rich in passion, purpose, and love, does it matter if it looks different from what society expects? Now let's talk about my favorite part about being child-free, the freedom. Because girl, it is real. You have flexibility in a way that parents simply don't. You want to travel on a whim? Do it. You want to switch careers or start a business without worrying about school fees or childcare costs? Go for it. Do you want to sleep in on a Saturday morning without hearing, "Mom! Mommy! 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 Mama! Mama! Mama!" at 6 a.m.? Girl, go ahead and enjoy that extra rest. Now, does that mean that life is always easy? Of course not. No life path is without challenges. But being child-free gives you the ability to prioritize your dreams, your goals, your well-being, where parents often struggle to. And let's be real, there is nothing selfish about that. Prioritizing your happiness does not mean that you are selfish. It means you value your own life enough to live it intentionally. One of the biggest guilt trips that society throws at child-free women is, "But who will carry on your legacy?" Listen, your legacy isn't defined by whether or not you have kids. Your impact is measured by how you show up in the world, the love you share, the work you do, and the lives that you touch. Maybe your legacy is mentoring young women or helping women in their 40s embrace this chapter of their lives. Sound like anybody? Maybe it's creating something meaningful in your career, or being the rich auntie that everyone looks up to and gets spoiled by. Maybe it's through friendships, your art, your kindness. Legacy isn't about bloodlines, it's about influence. And you, my friend, have the power to leave a lasting mark in so many ways. Okay, let's address the elephant in the room, dealing with all the judgment. Because let's be honest, some people just don't get it. The unsolicited advice, the pitying looks, the, oh, but you'd be such a great mom comment. Oh, it can just be so exhausting. But here's what I want you to remember. People project their own fears, beliefs, insecurities onto others. Their opinions aren't about you. It's about them. The best response? Confidence. You don't owe anyone an explanation. Your choice, your life, full stop. If you want to keep it light, hit them with a, I know I'd be an amazing mom, but I'm also an amazing me. And if they keep pushing, just say, I'm really happy with my life, but thanks for asking. That will usually shut it down. At the end of the day, you do not have to justify your happiness to anyone. So my friend, if you've ever questioned whether it's okay to be child-free, let me remind you, it's more than okay. It's your life, your path, your happiness. You're not incomplete. You're not missing out. You're not selfish. You're a whole, vibrant, powerful woman who is living life on your own terms. And that is something to celebrate. So tell me, what's your favorite thing about being child-free? Drop it in the comments. Let's lift each other up and remind the world that fulfillment comes in many, many forms. Before we wrap up, I just want to acknowledge that this is a deeply personal and sometimes sensitive topic. Everyone's life path is different, and that's okay. My goal with this video is not to say that one choice is better than the other, but to remind those who have chosen to live a child-free life that they are valid, worthy, and are living a fulfilling life on their own terms. With that in mind, please let's keep the conversation in the comments respectful and uplifting. It's totally okay to have different perspectives, but let's continue to uplift and support each other. This space is about celebrating the freedom to choose what's best for you. If you love this conversation, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so we can keep having these real, empowering chats. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, keep living boldly and unapologetically you. Bye.